We are back on Skyblock. It's been a couple days. Hope everyone had a good weekend, good 4th of July, everything like that. Yo, what's up, Dyslexis? How's it going, man? But yeah, we are back for some Skyblock, and today our goal is to max out Foraging. So, anything that gives Foraging Skyblock XP, we're gonna max all of it. That is the plan. Yo, what's good, Explosives? What's up, Zodiac, Vayner, Hype, Chuckies? How we doing? How we doing? But yeah, we're gonna max out all of our Foraging XP. So anything that's Foraging XP related, which at the moment there's two things we have left. The first of which is our Whispers. I need less than 3,500 or 350,000 Whispers. So we're getting 3 XP from those Whispers. And then also tree gifts, which also isn't going to take long, less than 250 mangrove trees, and we'll be done. I've already maxed Fig, so we just got to get a couple of Whispers in. So first thing we're going to do real quick is break a log of each type, so we get that. And then also make sure I'm on the right pet, because I was using Golden Dragon. That's awkward. We'll just go over here and do these trees over here as a plan. Yo, what's up, Flame? Wild. What is a good way to make money with combat? Depends on your stage of the game. Generally, the best, like, earliest thing you can do is, like, F5 or F4. F4 is hard to do, though, because it's very difficult to get a good party in F4. So generally starting off, F5 is a solid place to start. We're going to level this just for now. And then other than that, I mean, generally Slayers don't make great money until like E-Man makes decent, and then Blaze makes really good. But to get into Blaze, you gotta have like done Kudra and stuff, and for that you'll need a Hyperion, so you'll have to have done F7, which is also decent. It's just F7's a little bit more RNG based than most methods. With F5 and F4, there's so many drops, you're like pretty much guaranteed to get something at least within 3 runs that makes over 1,000,000 coins, so that's generally a good place to start. What position are you in the world? I didn't play at all yesterday. I'm down to 128th right now, so we are kind of down abysmal, and really the thing that's going to help us catch up is probably fishing. It is Marina now, so we might do a little bit of fishing today after we max all of our foraging stuff. But you can see we're getting 780 sweep right now, which is kind of crazy. For that to happen, I do have to have the 5% perk from lottery for 5% sweep, and it has to be nighttime because of the vampire perk that gives 10 extra sweep at night. So both of those have to be active for me to be able to get that much sweep. But goodness, it is a lot of sweep. E-Man only makes money with crazy gear. Yeah. I mean, even with not great magic find, you can make money with it, but yeah, it's a little less consistent. A little bit less. Let's go for this one. But yeah, we only got to break down 250 trees, so honestly, I think we'll have that done in no time, realistically. And powder, we just got 80k from breaking those 2 trees down, so we got less than 250k powder to go. And I doubt it maxes out at exactly 12.5 million. If you guys have done the glaciite powder or gemstone powder, those max out a little bit before 20 million, which is when they're supposed to max out. So it's a little bit wacky, and I'm sure that it's probably the same way with this, but we'll see. Maybe they got it different. Magic find is useless past 250, but you need good spawn and kill time. Fair enough. Spawn time's hard to get nowadays, which I never had veteran gear, so I'll be used to spawn times now if I were to go grind that out again. But I will be grinding out the new Slayer whenever they drop that. I just hope that it's fun and makes money. That's what I want. I mean, of course it'll make money the first few days, but if they add any of the new drops and stuff to museum, or if they're useful for dungeons or anything, I will have to keep them. So unless I drop multiples, which could happen, you know, that's always nice when that goes down. But we'll see. Yo, what's good, Winks? How's it going, bro? What's streaming on TikTok or something like that? I am live on YouTube Shorts, and Twitch right now. Whispers max slightly before the cap. Okay, cool. The more you know. Yeah, we'll get that in no time. For sure, for sure. I think I might have a couple contests to claim. I think we just got on uncommon in that last one. But I did do a little bit of off-stream things. I turned in a lot of my drops that I've had from Kudra and such. Well, most of the Kudra drops I already had turned in. It was just like rampart armor from beastary and fishing armor from beastary. And then I had like a bunch of glowstone gauntlets crafted for some reason. I don't remember why. But I turned a bunch of that stuff in, was able to get, ooh, that is the most sweep I've ever had, 790, holy. But I was able to turn most of that stuff in and get a decent amount of things back, which was nice. So I have maxed out a couple more attributes since the last stream. So we are currently at 115 out of 174 max attributes. We have 402 Skywalk XP left to get from attributes, and then we'll be done with that. So as far as this update goes, the only things we really have to do left in this update is first off attributes, which realistically I'm not gonna max before I get back into dungeons. That's kind of gonna be why we get back into dungeons, is partially to max out a lot of these attributes and really just to make the money that we need to buy them, because I'm probably not gonna get too many drops from inside dungeons for the most part. So it's mainly to get back the money that we'll need to be able to afford them later. But let's do this. Boom. Oh, there we go. We can get this guy done. There we go. I need a lot of shulker shards for sure. Now, if I ask something about foraging, is it worth it to do foraging for money before getting a jade dragon? It's not really worth it to do foraging for money in general. It's definitely not worth it to get a jade dragon, because jade dragon maybe would help you make like an extra 20% money per hour at max. It's really not even that crazy. So I wouldn't recommend getting a jade dragon if you're going for money. It's really not worth it. The only reason to get a jade dragon, oh, well, there goes my game. Only reason to get a jade dragon is to go for pet score or to prep for the next island, really. Yo, it's good combo. How you doing today, bro? Yo, it's good, Dan. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. When roughly do you think the next Foraging Islands will release? I got no clue. I try not to think about it too much unless they like have it on alpha or something, just cause who knows, man. I doubt it's in the next 6 months, to be honest. Yo, it's good night. How's it going, bro? Yo, what's up, replays? Chick-fil-A or restaurant for breakfast? Restaurant for breakfast, Chick-fil-A for lunch. Big brain. How much wheat is required to insta-break mangrove? I'm currently at 180. I heard 300, I think. Might be 200, but I think 300. Oh, I forgot about my traps. Yay, we got drops. Which means I can turn those in around here. Crimson Serendipity 6. Let me go ahead and get some more of that going real quick. Let's see, where's this? I probably should go grab pests as well before we get too carried away here. Boom, boom, and boom. Alright, that will do. Yeah, let's go do pests real fast, if we can. But we'll see. It's just going to depend on how much they're prioritizing that update, and considering how long it took for them to do Crystal Hollows after Dwarven Mines, that was like a 9 months situation. I would expect something similar, to be honest, if not longer. Something similar or worse. Oh, I'm trolling. Come on, there we go. Oh, stream is not working. Why the heck is that the case? Am I gonna have to relaunch the game? I literally have it on display capture. You gotta be trolling me. Alright, I gotta relog. That's crazy. It works fine on the short stream, and then it doesn't work on the main stream. Someone explain that to me. Yo, what's good, MSG? Ooh, good morning, Emil. Let's see. What's your position in Skyblock XP? I'm 128th right now. So we're gonna get, like, not much today. Probably like 5. So hopefully get a little more than that. Did you crash? I crashed earlier, and then relaunched, and then when I relaunch, it's fine on the short stream, and then it doesn't show on the big stream. So awkward. Will there be Rift Part 2? I mean, Rift Part 2 is Mountaintop, but I think we will get like a second dimension that we can go to that's similar to the Rift, just because of like the teases we get at the end of Rift. All right, can everybody see now? Everybody can see now. Yay! Part 3. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be in the Rift, to be honest. I think it'll probably be a whole new thing that you'll be able to access after you've completed the Rift. So it'll be like similar, but you won't have your gear from the Rift, I don't think. You'll just have to like completely do a whole new thing. Alright, man. Dude, I hate this guy. You're the worst. Why? Alright, where's the other one? Hello. First try. Oh, never mind. There we go. Easy peasy. Ooh, pet update. I don't think we're getting it today unless they've decided to change their update day to Monday for everything now. But I would assume that we're getting it tomorrow if we're getting it this week. If we're not getting it this week, then it's very possible that it's, you know, I mean, if we're not getting it this week, then we're not getting it tomorrow. But if we don't get it tomorrow, I doubt we get it this week. And then we'll have to just wait till next week. What's good, Suvan? This is SkyBlock, yes, sir. What's up, Jeremy? Just wondering if you get any advice on this. I'm trying to figure out what pet I should prioritize before update drops for Iron Man Co-op. I don't know which will be better to get in Epic or Legendary. I mean, if you don't have a Mushroom Cow, I'd say that's probably the big one. But, like, again, most of these pets, like, you're not going to use, so it's not that big a deal. It's really not. I know everybody's freaking out because, oh, no, it's going to take longer. But, like, realistically, you never use them anyways, so who cares? Ain't nobody out here using a chicken pet, even after revamp. Like, no one's using that. Nobody's going to be using, like, rabbit pet for the most part. And if you do want to use a rabbit pet and you can't because of the update, because it takes too long to upgrade, it's like really not that much you're missing out on, to be honest. Does it only affect some pets? I mean, it's only for the ones that you craft. So it's not like, you know, Skatha or Ender Dragon are going to take longer to get or anything. I mean, they're just going to take forever to get in general. But it's just the ones that you have to craft. So it might take a little bit longer to get those 1 or 2 pets that are important, like Glaciite Golem and things like that. But what's the update? I made a video about it a couple of days ago. They're revamping some pet stuff. I use both chicken and rabbit. Bro, what are you using chicken pet for? What in the world? These are all trash. All of them are trash. Wow. Feels bad, man. Alright. Chicken minions. Well, I hate to tell you this, but I'm pretty sure that perk's getting removed after this update, so you won't be using it then. Isn't there meant to be like a whole new rift at the beginning of the Witherlords? I don't know if it's going to be for the Witherlords, but they kind of hinted towards that, so maybe. How much more until you're done with foraging? I got to break to like 200 more trees, so it's going to take a little bit. But then we're fishing because Marina. Let's combine these with this and get that. Bro, I got so much stuff in here. Can I do this for something? Sure. Yay, Crimson Serendipity 7. Alright, we've gained a little bit of XP today. We're up to 88%. Back to mangroves. Is someone in this lobby? It's not usually a tree right there, right? There's this guy. I think we might be able to coexist. We'll see. We'll see. When's next fishing festival? 8 hours and 47 minutes. So as the wizard mentions, catastrophic event looming the world. Maybe we might see a precursor invasion event, just like Dante's dictatorship. But yeah, I think that's probably, I mean, I do think that's something that they're working towards, not because of that lore specifically, because I think we're going back in time for that, but I do think we will get a precursor invasion event at some point because of the lore that we actually get from one of the NPCs here on Galatia. There's like a NPC who's like a historian or whatever, and he says he thinks that the precursors traveled to the future. So we're, for the Rift update thing, that talks about us going back in time. And then for the Foraging thing, like, they talk about them being in the future. So I think that it's likely that we're getting 2 separate updates, and precursors might be in both of them, but I think at least one of them. So that would be pretty cool. Alright, there we go. Thinking I might go Mithril Golem since I already got the Enchanted Mithril. Might be a strat. I didn't know that. Does that change how good chicken/sheep minions are? I don't think they're changing the sheep minions. I think it's just chicken minions. Hold up. Let's see. Back in time, or maybe precursors are alive according to Professor. Rift is a 5D world. Yeah, I mean, again, precursors would be in the future is what I'm saying. So if we go back in time, we could see the precursors from the past. But the idea is that the precursors traveled forward in time to escape the event. So if we're going to that event, then yeah, we can see them building their time machine and doing all that stuff, and then we fight them in the future as well. It's possible. Which shard is best for making money? I don't know. It all changes every day, I swear. So I ain't keeping up with it. It's too much. You'll just have to check on Bazaar what the options would be. For me, from what I've seen, like Coralot seems pretty consistent, but I'm not 100% sure. That's from what I've seen though. According to one of the NPCs in Galatia, precursors were the first beings in the world and the most technologically advanced species. Yes. Correct. Doot. But I think like when we go back in time, it's gonna be like the what is it? I can't remember what the name of the event is. But it's when like the Skyblock world got split into islands, is what I'm thinking will happen when we go back in time. We'll be able to see that happen. Like, that would be a really cool event. That would be flames for real, especially when like 1.21 with all the cool stuff they could do for that. Like, that could be some crazy stuff. How much sweep you got? About 780 is what I'm getting against mangrove trees right now. It is quite legitness. This is a little slower than me. Maybe I should try with 3. Oop, we're good. There we go. How much sweep could I get with like 30 mil? I have 230 sweep right now. 60 attributes, Heart of the Forest 5. Try and buy unique attributes to level up your David's Cloak would be the best recommendation, but I don't know exactly how much you'll get. Just depends on which attributes you've got left and how cheap they are. But yeah. Played all 20 goals for the July 2025 Extreme Bingo event. GG, dude. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, so another goal that I might do at some point, I don't think we're gonna do it today, is 10 million fig logs and 10 million mangrove logs. So I mean, we're at 9.4 million right now, and then if we do /tree gifts, I do have to break down another 200 trees. So it's possible we get 600k out of those 200 trees. I think we might be close, but I don't think we're gonna get it on the dot. So we might go for that as an extra little thing. But I might do that later off stream. We'll see. We shall see. It's good. Zonk, how you doing, bro? I had a theory that the catacombs were built by precursors, as precursors were large and catacombs are large too. I think, if you watch Haxer's lore video, he talks a lot about that stuff. And I can't remember exactly if that was the case, but maybe. I don't remember. So much lore things to remember. I'm more into Elden Ring lore right now than Hypixel lore, I'll be real. So, been watching a lot of Adi. You know how that goes. But there we go. Planning on just doing Galatia fishing or shark fishing too? I just really want to do Galatia. I've already maxed shark for beastary. So I just need to focus on Galatia for partially shards and mainly beastary for those. So I got to max. I'm going to try and get all of them maxed before it's Jover. So I've got to do ints. I've got to do Strider Surfers, Tad Gangs, and Lock Emperors. And then, isn't there also, like, the Wet Wings or whatever in here? Yeah, the Wet Wings. So I got to do those as well. So, we got a little ways to go. Just a wee ways to go. Which, I guess, can you catch the Wet Wings anywhere? Maybe? I don't know. Probably not, because they're drowned, so you'd have to catch them here. So why are they in, like, a different bestiary thing? That's so odd. Anyways, we'll do it at some point. I'll probably start working on that. We might do that tomorrow, unless the update comes out tomorrow. Then we'll have to do Hina's chapters and stuff and get that done. But if we get that done, then we can start working on that. But I mean, 200 trees is not going to take us long to do today, so we might end up working on that a bit today as well. Might be the case. But we got a legendary contest to claim. We need to go do that. That'll get us some whispers, which will be nice. I'm gonna try and go ahead and get us up to legendary in this next contest, and then we'll go claim it. That's the plan. They really got to fix this tree too, by the way. This is like the only tree where the leaves don't break. It's very odd. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. Yo, 50 mangrove fortune. That's looking real good for us getting that 600k collection done. What mod highlights the block you're looking at? That is the ether warp overlay. So it only does it when I'm about to ether warp. If I'm holding ether warp and looking, I don't know if I have to be shifting or not. Yeah, I have to be shifting as well. But yeah, all my mods are built into Bad Lion Client. Best shard for money, like in my experience, it looks like Coralot's pretty good, but probably the best shard for money is one that not a lot of people know about realistically. So I don't know specifically what that would be. Gotta go, feeling a bit sick, but I have like 100 pages of assignments left due tomorrow, so I'm pretty dead. Oh man. Well, good luck, bro. Appreciate you. Yoska Demi, how's it going? Do that. Get rid of these. But yeah, I've grinded out quite a few core lots over the last little bit, because they go for a decent chunk of money, which actually reminds me I need to go buy the things over here for today, because I have not done that. 1 2 3 4 do. And we should be able to get a decent amount of stuff from that, which is cool. Let me throw this out. 1. So this will be a little bit of Skyblock XP for us as well, which is good. Boom. So I don't think I have to claim any of those. I do not. So I've already maxed out all those shards, which is good. So now we can we can focus on just leveling them up. So Vipers. Is there any good options for Vipers? I can do Cuboas. 1. Oh, I only had enough shulkers for 1. Well, that's awkward. Anyways. Let's see. What else can we do here? Surely something, right? I can go for pythons. I've already maxed pythons, though. So I shouldn't do that. Not magma slugs. I can do piranhas. I think I can do most things with cascade, though, actually. Hold up.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Just do that. Get those out of the way. But yo, Wolf with the sub. Appreciate it, man. Thank you again, boys. If y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. We are on our way to 30k subs. But why are you not using mangrove routes with pole points? Makes it a lot faster. I mean, I know where all the trees are, so I feel like I don't need that much more, realistically. What do I do here? Draconic. I think I can just do that with those anyways. I don't have a lot of options with Vipers. I might just save the Vipers, because my options here don't look great, realistically. Let's go for Crocodilians. Do I have... I think I spent all my ghost shards, actually. Hold up. Ghosts. Let's see. 256. Alright. That'll cover us for a little bit. Oh, that's so much money. So much money. Get any hidden rings? Probably. I don't remember. Is that the big one with tuning points? Because I got that one a little bit, yeah. Alright, let's do crocodiles for alligators. And we're just gonna make 3 of those, and I'm just gonna claim them straight up. Nice. What else do I need? I have eels, which I think I was gonna combine with shellwise to get moray eels. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay. There's another shard maxed. Moray eels gets us lucky rod 10, so we're more likely to fish up treasure shards. That'll be nice. So that's good. YoGoU Dragon, how high are you on XP leaderboard? I am currently 128, but we're getting a little bit of XP right now, so hopefully that'll help us catch up. If I combine this with this again, we can get Sea Serpent. Gives us a little bit more, and then we got geckos, which I don't know what I can do with these. Hopefully something cool. I'm not seeing a lot of options here, though. Ooh, iguanas. Okay. 1, 2. Nice. Echo of Atomized 5. Atomized attributes are 10% stronger. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. Hit 26k subs yesterday's stream. I did not stream yesterday, so no. I hit it a couple days ago. Know how RCM Mage E-Man is affected after this update? RCM Mage E-Man has been bad for a while. But I don't think this is really going to change it for the most part. This update hasn't changed that, really. Future lost around 77 bill net worth from the update. Yeah, it's kind of rip. Kind of rip. Is the update already out? For what? The pets update's not out yet, no. But Foraging's been out for like 3 weeks now.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
But yo, Brawny with the sub. Appreciate it, bro. RCM E-Man is still good. How many times have you told me that melee is better? I swear. Make up your mind, bro. We're at 92 out of 100 for 510. It's better, yes. So why would anyone use RCM? Papega. Alright. What else do I need? Mangroves, please. Moving on. RCM's easier. Is it, though? I feel like it's not. Like, you gotta have, first off, a hype, which is way more expensive than the entire melee base setup. And then I feel like Crimson's not that crazy to go after. For Max E-Man. You need hype and Aurora for RCM. Yeah, so like again, need a lot of crazy gear. And why would you even buy Aurora at this point? Unless you're doing Kudra. Because it's just better to use Crimson. So in what scenario is it better to go for RCM? There's not one. Is Aurora cheaper now? I don't know. I have to check the auction house. I have no idea. I'm not good about prices because I don't buy stuff that much for the most part. Yo, what's good? Sakaru, best money method at the moment for me is burning souls. Yeah, that one seems good. That one seems pretty solid. When the Crimson updates, RCM will be gone if not slightly dead. Wait, what are we talking about? Crimson updates? Who to what now? For melee, you need a Chimera Atom Split, and you need a lot more magical power. For real? Because I'm out here doing, I don't know. I was doing a lot of damage with Atom Split. I don't think even with Aurora now that I would be doing more. Like, I could see you getting faster spawns that way with like Mage, but I mean, I feel like your kills are always going to be faster with Crimson. Even without Chimera. But Crimson you can use for a lot more. That's true as well. I mean, you can use it for Ghost Shards now. Ghost Grinding's actually viable again. Let's go. But yeah, you can use it for that. I mean, you can use it for Blaze Slayer and all the other Slayers. And then probably whatever this new Slayer is going to be, it'll be the best thing to use. So, like, with the Crimson Essence being fixed? What? Oh, like with like Infernal being cheaper to get? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, okay, cool. Gotcha. Thought about the kill time. Spawn is same for mage and melee. I don't know how you're getting faster kill times with no chimera on your item split, or like getting slower kill times with no chimera on your item split than mage. I don't see it at all. But oh well. I guess I didn't do it with Bizarre Reforge. And I could try it with Bizarre Reforge, but I ain't testing all the E-Man stuff today. That seems very odd though. Melee with Swarm isn't doing double skip. Mage can do double skip. Interesting. That's the difference. Okay. Well then. I still don't think it's worth going for. Because how much time does double skip save, I guess? Is it like 10 seconds per boss or something? Because I could see that being cool, but unless all you do is E-Man, I still don't think that's worth it. Did they increase Jasper Mineshaft spawns? I wanted to mine, but price is bad. I don't think so. I believe there was a dupe that went on with gemstones. Was the impression that I got, and so the prices just still haven't recovered from that. But yeah, I think I could probably do double skip with Crimson, surely, with like max magical power and all the damage in the world, even without Chimera. I'm sure it's possible without Chimera. Ain't no way. Might have to get sweaty with it and do Ragax stuff, which would be difficult because of the AoE, but it'd be possible. Saves 10-15 seconds. Okay. Nice. Anyways, back to foraging. How we doing on tree gifts? And I need to go claim my stuff. We are at 150 left to go. Yeah, we're gonna be done in no time. We will be done with this in 0 time whatsoever. Let's run over here. Hello there. Okay, some extra whispers as well, so we now have, dang, 130k whispers to go and then we're done. That's so crazy. So we only have 1 XP left. So I imagine we get that probably with like 50k whispers to go or something, maybe even sooner. Maybe we just got it. No, we didn't. Sad. Although I can go ahead and do this, because why not? I'll probably reset my tree and just max out that and deep dive after we're done with this, because I shouldn't be doing too much foraging. Again, I could go for the mangrove collection, which, how are we looking on that? We'll check that too, because why not? 9.5. It took us like 100 trees to get to 100k though. We're getting 1,000 collection a tree. That feels kind of awkward. Low key. Feels kind of bad, man. Probably do it, but it won't be close to consistent. Challenge accepted, but not really, because I'm too lazy. But I probably could. Anyways, let's see. Do that. I don't know. Maybe if you... How much does Shellmint help? Like, or like, shell-wise, I mean, help with KB? Because if I could use remedies on G-Drag, be going ham with that. How much XP you need to max foraging? So we are currently missing like 2 XP actually. 2 SkyBlock XP, and that's it. Alright, I'll do that. For this. I've got that up to level 27, by the way. Mangrove Fortune goes crazy. Please teleport. Dude, how hard is it? This stupid vine stopping me from teleporting. Ugh. But yeah, we've got to get 1 XP from Forest Whispers right there. And then I've got to get 1 XP from Tree Gifts right there. So we're going to hit both of those in the next hour. Should be the case. And other than that, I mean, I still got XP to get on Foraging Island, of course. I'm still missing like 400 from attributes. Let's see. There we go. And then after that, I still got to do like the fishing stuff here too. But as far as foraging based things go, we're going to be maxed today, which is pretty awesome sauce. Now, I probably will still go for like 10 mil collection on both, just so that the perks are fully maxed on those. I think Seagull and Sparrow perks, I need 10 mil collection on both of them to get those maxed. But we will be done with those after that. No one's using Shaman for double skip. Okay, just making sure, dude. I didn't know. I figured the AoE wouldn't do KB, but maybe it would. I don't know. That, I guess a lot of people probably using Relic too for the magic find, I imagine. But do I need to put a Shellman on my G-Drag? Is what I'm worried about. I think I might still have to put one on the G-Drag. Just for M7. I imagine I'll still need one for that scenario. Damage loss from not using remedies, relic would be too much. Fair enough. I mean, if you're using Atom Split, or not, if you're using Chimera, especially, for sure. Dude, Beautimus. When will this pet update drop? I don't know, man. I don't know why everyone expects me to know that answer. I would expect tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't got the contacts. And this break, for goodness sakes. Yikes. 700 sweep for what? Am I right? Okay. Moving on. Try contact lenses. I think it would look very good on you. I don't need contacts, bro. I'm just using these glasses. These protect from like the blue light rays on the screen, so I can play without bothering my eyes. I can see just fine without glasses. I don't know if they even make contacts for that, and if they did, then I'd be taking them off and back on all the time. Anyways. Let's get this. There we go. Moving on. We'll see how we do. I think we can have this done again in like the next half hour, honestly. I mean, 150 trees is a lot of trees. That is a lot of trees. But gotta get the B-shaped glasses like your logo. I do want to do like a cosplay of myself at some point, because I have that bandana. I would have to like spike my hair, and I don't know. My mom has white headphones I could borrow. And then, yeah, I would just need the glasses. I'd need the really big glasses for the rest of it. Grinding right now. We are currently going for max tree gifts on mangrove, so I gotta break like 150 more trees. And then we're also going for max forest whispers as well. So working on that too. I only need like 100,000 more forest whispers, and then we're done with that, which is pretty epic. So I should have that part done here very, very soon. Very, very soon. And then other than that, I mean, I could realistically, I could just wait on that. I could completely not focus on tree gifts, or not tree gifts, on forest whispers in theory, and just wait till tonight and get 160, or not 160, 80,000 for free. Be kind of lit, but we'll get them all today. That's the plan. Man, I'm chopping trees down a little too quick up in here. Would you cosplay as Miku? I don't know who that is, but it sounds anime, so no. I'll pass. What's Max Force Whispers, and do you have 10 mil collection already? I do not have 10 mil collection. That doesn't give XP. It does give extra foraging fortune though, so I probably will go for it at some point, but I'm not worrying about it today. I'm just worrying about XP. But Max Force Whispers for XP is 12.5 million. And again, there are 2 things in the best tree that cost 7.7 million a piece. I'm hoping they reduce the prices on those rather than make me grind out another ridiculous amount of whispers, because currently the best foraging tree at max costs 29 million whispers, and that's mainly because those two things combined cost 15 million. So I mean, if they made it cost like 15 or 20 million to max out the best tree, like that's one thing, but good night, bro. Costing that much more than the max XP from whispers for just to max out just 2 of the things is insane. Yo, what's good, Max? It's been a little bit. It's going pretty good. How you doing, bro? You would look so fire as Hatsune Miku. Oh, is that the anime singer that all of my guild members are obsessed with for some reason? Ah, makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll pass. Put on the Fortnite skin. That'll be good enough for me. Do. According to your 7-month-old tutorial, I started pest farming. I barely make money. It's just me. Is it no longer worth grinding pests? It's still worth to grind pests. It might just be your gear, possibly. But yeah, I mean, it's not going to be as good as it was in that video for sure. It's dropped down, but like at max, I think you can still make 24 to 25 mil an hour, especially if you catch the pests now. Now the strategy is to catch the pest with a lasso and sell the shards that way, because pest shards are 130k a piece. So if you have good hunter fortune, you're getting 2 or 3 per catch. Then, you know, every catch you're making like 250k per pest. So it's still really good, yeah. It's just, you know, again, might be a gear thing. Boom. Nice. Yeah, I think when I made that video, it was probably making like 30, 35 mil an hour. It's down to 20, 25 mil an hour. That's what it was before this update. But I think even with selling the shards like that, it does take extra time to catch them. So it's probably still pretty similar rates, to be honest. Boom. Disrespectful, she's a Vocaloid. Oh well. Do. Oh, got you, Mo Knight. I realize it's been 4 years since I started following you. Goodness. Time flies. 9 or 10 during COVID when I followed you. Dang. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm gonna be honest. That's crazy that like a 9 or 10-year-old was playing SkyBlock at that age. I feel like SkyBlock is like very difficult to get into at a young age, just because it requires like so much patience. SkyBlock and MMOs in general really are such a patient game for the most part. I mean, if you full focus dungeons, then I could get that part, but boom. But yeah, grinding right now. We are currently going for tree gifts, and max force whispers is the goal. So it's taking a little bit, but we're getting there slowly but surely. Time flies. It really does. It really does. Spent 2k hours. Goodness, man. Fair enough. Fair enough, dude. Let's go for this. Boom. Nice. Try not to move too close to this for a lot so I don't annoy this guy with his hunting. But sometimes you just can't help it. Boom. Nice. Alright. Just messing around on SkyBlock at 9 years old. Crazy. Doing dungeons, never really like locked in on money. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, we're getting pets update soon, which is pretty epic pro gamer moves. I'm just curious, like, what's gonna be right after that. Because it could be, I'm hoping it's Slayers. That's what I'm hoping for. Because I haven't run Slayer, like a new Slayer, in a long time. It's been a while since I maxed Blaze. So I would very much enjoy doing another Slayer. But we shall see what happens. 2K hours and my net worth still ain't over 3 bill, bruh. Yikes. Yikes. Never had the patience? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Again, I like 9 or 10 years old. It's very difficult to get into. I even, like, my 14-year-old cousin can't get into it because of that. So, you know, fair enough. Alright, that works. How we doing on tree gifts, y'all think? We down to 100 left or no? Probably still got like 120 if I had to gamble. Less than 100. Alright, well, never mind. We're just cooking these. Holy. Yeah, I mean, 700 sweep just makes this go by so much faster. By the way, that helps like so much. It's actually crazy. Yeah, what's good, Fred? It's going pretty solid. How you doing today, bro? What's up, Pip? How many whispers you at? We, hold up. Let me check. We have 12.4 million right now. So we got to get 80,000 more real quick, which I should be able to go claim like 30K from Agatha real quick. And that will help a lot, but we'll see. How much sweep do you need to at least have to cut down mangrove logs? I mean, I recommend at least 200, but like 300 is ideal. Is 440 hours good for 7 months of my account? I mean, again, it's not as much about like the IRL time that it takes. It is, again, it is a lot of play time that matters more than IRL time, really. Because, I mean, everybody's got like school or work, you know, like life gets in the way. So just whatever you can play, if you're making the right decisions, that's really what matters, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty decent. 400 hours for 7 months. That's what, like, quick maths, like 60 hours a month. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Life is downtime crazy. Made more than my current net worth from dungeons. That is kind of wild. I need to get back into it. I really do. Hello. Just gonna do that. But we'll get back into it before too long. This plan. I just gotta max out fishing while Marina's here, and then we will be on the Dugan's grind. That is the game plan right now. That is the game plan. Which I think it's going to be a while before I get a ton of Skywalk XP out of it. If I do some off-camera grinding, it might not take too long. But I did start something on Twitch yesterday. If you guys are on YouTube and you don't follow the Twitch, make sure to do that. Because I have just started an Elden Ring randomizer. And we played for a couple hours last night. And so it randomizes all the bosses. So the bosses spawn in, like, you know, a different boss can spawn where normally Margit would spawn. And things like that, and then all the items are also random. So I am currently running like a regular little axe, and then I got to Margit yesterday, and Margit is second phase Mesmer. And I'm just screwed, man. I'm level 25 and I'm still out here dying to him because I also randomized the location of golden seeds and sacred flasks. So I got one sacred flask from a shop, or sacred tier, I mean, from a shop. So I'm just screwed straight up on that. Straight up. Let's see. Fishing in this update is so painful as someone who maxed every fishing bestiary. Yeah, I think I saw that they are like buffing the spawn rates of sludge, whatever they are from the bayou, the sludge guys. Sludge slimes or something. I don't remember. Bayou sludge, that's what it is. So they're buffing the spawn rates of those, but apparently the int spawns are really, really bad. So we might be screwed again with fishing bestiaries. Just rewatched the F7 comp video. Crazy. Would hot potato booking your axe help with forest strength? Can you even do that? You can. I mean, Does it increases strength and damage, right? Yeah. But that's only if you're not already getting 1,000 strength, which I definitely am. So it's an option, but not viable for me personally. But if you're not getting 1,000 strength, then yeah. I was 11 at the time. That is a little wild. That is a bit crazy. Do I go for the 6x5 drill first, or have a 100 mil bang to get handle first? Depends on how much you're running, like F7, M7. Because if you can wait until after you've made 100 mil from grinding with the 6x5, then that would be ideal. But, you know, if you're just going to be grinding F7 for a while, then it's viable to just hold on to that for a bit. Level 237, 7 bill net worth, 240 hours playtime, but I'm kind of try-harding. Bro's cooking. Man, out here making a bill like every 35 hours or something. Or 25 hours. Math. No, like 32 hours. I don't know. Whatever, math. Have mad news. I'm leaving at the beginning of next month for 10 days. Brother, what in the downtime, man? Come on now. What the heck? I have to keep soloing all my night rain runs. Killing me, Smalls. Man is traveling the world straight up. Straight up. Alright, boys. I think we are going to have to take a moment real quick because I really got to use the restroom. So we got 70 more to go. I will be on my island if anybody wants a screeny. Hold on, let me change the spawn point because I had it down there because I was salvaging some things. Let's see. /set spawn. Voila. But yeah, I'll be like right over here. Ta-da. If anyone wants a screen, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Ta-da. Sorry about that. I fell in. Yo, what's good? Gabita and Anonym. What's your IGN? You can do exclamation IGN. For me, if you're asking about me. And pretty new on SkyBlock, having a little problem. Currently grinding Foraging, but can't apply Groovy on armor. Ooh, the grind is real. I mean, I don't really do the applications like that. What does it cost for those? What is it? Main course? Mangrove gems. We gotta be mining 30 for that one, which isn't too bad. But yeah, I don't really do that just because I have to do it for everybody, and then I would never actually play the game. Already helped them, W man. W chat. Let's go. Door stream for real, for real. Yo, what's good, Duck? How you doing, bro? Long chair stream, real. My fault, my fault. Oh wow, we got a 4-man lobby and nobody's done beacon. This is not the best place for me to be. You know what? It is definitely not. Let's see. 4? Yes, it is 4. There we go. There it is. Nice. Do. But yeah, no pet update. Not today. Not today. I didn't like leave that as the title, right? 'Cause a lot of people have been asking that. I did leave that as the title. That's awkward. I swear I changed it. Maxing, foraging. I changed it on everything else, and I guess I didn't change it there. Whoops. There we go. My fault. I changed it on Twitch and YouTube Shorts, and I forgot to change it on the main one. Well, there you go. Now we shouldn't have that question as much. Smile. Dude. So hopefully that update's coming out tomorrow is the plan. Hopefully. But if it doesn't drop tomorrow, then it's probably not coming out for a while. But I mean, I don't think they can really have too many bugs with it. So as long as they got all that figured out, should be fine. Bro's at 380 int beastary. How many hours did that take? I've heard they're like really bad rates. And I'm not looking forward to it personally. But we'll see what happens. Small lobby good. I don't know. If I party one person, everybody else is gonna want to get in here, and then we're gonna end up with a not small lobby. That's just how that'll go. But I expect like we'll get more people in here soon. But here, I'll stream open to like 6 people if anybody wants to join. There's room for a little bit. Yo, W man's in the game chat. You love to see it. 34 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. Like, I mean, 100 an hour is not bad at all. That is very doable. Very, very doable. But let's see what we can do in here. I get 19 fortune per from 1 stack, by the way. Like, that's kind of crazy all on its own. All right, we got a couple people in. Gotcha, fellas. All right, that'll do for now. I might actually... Let's do this. I might actually just try and get this lobby to stay semi-closed. We can, and then invite some people to fish if we max this out. Because I should max this out pretty soon. I should be done quite soon, in theory. I got manned for cheating while AFK on my island. Is what I should say in the appeal when the only evidence is me being on a call with a friend chilling. I mean, if you were like AFK in an AFK pool, what probably happened is it like picked you up for flying or something, because sometimes you'll like just get glitched into a block with certain AFK pool builds. So that's probably what happened. But I mean, you can make the appeal, and yeah, you can try that, but 99% of the time appeals just get insta denied. So hopefully not, but that's probably what's gonna happen. But whenever we get into, yeah, I'll ask around guild for whenever we get into fishing and see if we can get a party going, because what we'll probably do is I mean, I don't know. I really just want to fish for the most part. And then have everybody else, like somebody else can be killing ours. Honestly, I don't mind that. Not killing, but like getting the black holes, putting them in the black holes and doing the axe damage and stuff while I'm just straight up fishing. Because I should be able to catch pretty quickly with a lot of things. Know the strat for ants? I assume we just have a couple people fishing and then one person's like killing and getting them into all the black holes and stuff. But ban usually doesn't happen right away. Could have been banned for something we did weeks ago. I mean, when it comes to AFK pools and like if you get caught flying, like that's what it picks you up for. So I've had multiple people get banned while AFK for AFK pool stuff just because they get glitched in a block. Magma Lord with Vampire Mask? Oh. Okay. And that does damage to it? Okay, that's kind of cool. I have to do that. Good luck to me then, because I got muted like 4 weeks ago for saying something I appealed with. I did something wrong, would like to apologize. Got denied with we don't care. That's... Bruh, that's wild. Wild. Just hit the ant when they spawn with an axe. Then why use the vampire mask if you still have to hit them? Nani? Do. Never heard someone say I want to fish right now. Crazy. How many whispers are you at? We are currently at... Dang, I only need 50k to max. I might actually be able to go claim it right now. To remove the mobs that aren't from Galatia. Yeah, I guess you will catch a lot of those. That is true. Let's see. Bonk. Alright, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, those 60,000 Forest Whispers are enough to get us up to max Forest Whispers. We have now maxed our Heart of the Forest XP with 1,165. So this task is worth 2% of our total XP. Pretty crazy. But we still got a little ways to go with tree gifts. But after this, 45 more trees. I don't really have a reason to do foraging for SkyBlock XP at least. I can still do it for a couple other things, but just to get 10 mil collection on it. But other than that, we're pretty much done. Kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy. So now I have to wait out a year ban. Love it. Luckily, they didn't wipe at least. Oh, man. Bro got a whole year. Yikes. Big yikes. Man. Let's see. I think somebody's taking over my area here. Kinda awkward. Yeah, there's 10 people in here already. I knew it was gonna happen. Knew it was gonna happen, dude. Sag. When are you gonna fish? After I max out these mangroves. I'll probably do a little fishing. Get the strats learned and everything. Mangrove tree milestone. Yeah, we're almost done. I just gotta get 40 more. 40 more trees, and then we're done with tree gifts. We're done with the whispers. Yo, drop a chameleon. Very nice. And we will just be vibing. Pretty much. That is the game plan. Do this. I can also level up this thing. Cool. Still gotta get 11 levels on that. Sheesh. But mangrove collection, let's see. Let's see, what are we looking at? We're at 9.8, almost. So I think we're gonna be very close. We're not gonna hit it when we max out the tree gift milestones, but we're gonna be very, very close. So we might go ahead and go for that too, because that won't take long at all. And then we'll fish after that. That's probably what we'll do. Yeah, I'll prioritize guild. I'll ask in guild who wants in the party first, and then I'll party everybody in there who wants in. Yo, it's good light. How you doing, bro? Next update, I'm gonna be locked in. I'm gonna try and see what will make me the most money. With pets update, I'm not sure what really is gonna make crazy money. I think like chicken minions is probably gonna be a good strategy because eggs are gonna get bought a lot. But I mean, eggs are already getting bought a lot because of the sparrow and pets and stuff. So I feel like chicken minions might low-key be kind of underrated right now. Straight up. Do exclamation guild duck. Might as well just hit 10 mil while you're at it. Yeah. Got 700 magical power, and can I use Terminator? I mean, if you have the, like, you know, the requirements from E-Man and stuff, then you can probably get away with it. You might not get, you know, max crit chance all the time, but you will be able to use it at the very least. Boom. Nice. Over here, and now we wait. Take them down. All right, there's that. And then do this. Very good, very good. I probably should go get my beacon done as well, now that I'm thinking about it. Probably need to do that. But I don't know, I might need a lobby swap, to be honest, because this one is kind of being rude to me. We've got a couple people over there breaking my trees down. There it is. But we'll see. Next goal, pass someone in mangrove tree, give milestones and M4 completions, and me in full bingo comps. I'm good. I'll pass, man. That sounds kind of extreme. Just a little bit. It's a good sweep amount. I mean, it depends on how much money you're willing to spend, but I'm out here getting like 780 at most. 750 during the day. Pretty crazy. But generally, like, at least 300 is what you want before you get into mangroves. Or at least 200, but 300 would be ideal. Yo, what's good, Caleb? How you doing, bro? How do you do salt hunts? Look in your Lush Lilac collection, and like the bonbons or whatever in those are salts. So you just gotta pop one of those and then go kill mobs. Pretty much. Doing good, you doing great, man. Thanks for asking. We're almost done with my tree chopping endeavors, which is pretty nice because I've been working on this the last couple weeks. So be good to have that done. And then I will be moving on. We'll be doing some fishing is the plan for a little bit. And then back to the usual grinds. That is the game plan. So I was with him. We were in dungeons. Crazy. Yeah, don't worry. We'll be back to dungeons after I'm done with fishing. Should be the case. Unless we get like a Slayer update before I'm done with fishing. But I don't think it's going to take me that long to do fishing. Like 2 or 3 streams at the most. So I should be finished with fishing by the end of the week. By the time Marina's gone is the goal. Be done by the time Marina's gone. And then other than that. Stop sneezing. That's the other goal. Bro, phantoms are the worst. I swears it. Sheesh. Need at least 10 hours of fishing for ints. Yeah, that's not too bad. 10 hours is... I can do that in a couple streams. A couple 5-hour streams. GG easy. Plus a little off-camera work. That'll be very chill. Very, very chill. Alright, how are we looking in here? 16 more trees. Is it better to just salvage now fishing armor since there are no more attributes like slug gear and stuff? Probably. Most likely. What's your sweep? At the moment, I'm getting 700, which is pretty lit. But during the nighttime, I get like 780. So, well, right now I'm getting like 750, and then during nighttime it goes up to 780 sometimes. Just depends on whether or not I have like the 5% extra sweep from lottery active or not. I got 59 ints in 3 hours with a max stats party, bruh. Excuse me. Yikes. That sounds kinda yikes. So did you have like one person doing the hunting? You get like 6 people fishing and then one person does the hunting? Because I feel like that's the meta, right? Low key. And if you're the person hunting, do you get all the beastary? So low key, if I were to hunt, I could just max it out real quick. If you're on my way to the beach, should I stop in North Carolina? Should do it, bro. Should do it. 6 people fishing, everyone hits ants with the axe, no one hunting. I think I want to try the hunting strategy. I think I want to see what happens. I don't know. I guess we'd get a lot less beastary that way. Probably. Most likely. But who knows, dude. Alright. Almost there. Dude. Nice. If I stop, can we play golf? Might be able to do it. Got a little rinky-dink course that we go to. So depending on the time of year, because if it's too hot, I ain't going. I don't go outside if it's too hot, bro. Too much. Too much effort. So I just kill with my hype or use a black hole. For salt hunts, you can just kill with hype. Because black hole hunts is like combat hunts, I think. That's the combat milestone or whatever. I think that's a different milestone. But for salt hunts, yeah, you just kill as long as you have a salt active. Then you can just kill with hype. As long as you got to be hunting stuff that drops like shards as well. You know, you can't just be going and killing like redstone pigmen because they don't have a shard. But you can do it with lapis zombies or ghosts or something like that. And why accessories don't count in the guide? Like, do some of the new ones aren't in the guide? Is that what's going on? Or what? Because I have no idea. But there it is. Ladies and gentlemen. That is Mangrove Milestone 7. You'll love to see it. So we get 2 sweep, 1 extra SkyBlock XP, and 35,000 foraging experience as well. But we mainly care about SkyBlock XP. So that puts us up to 95% to level 510. And as far as foraging goes, we're officially done when it comes to things that are SkyBlock XP related. So let's go. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and get up to 10 mil collection real quick. Because how close am I? We're right at it, dude. I need 125,000. Let me do that first. And then I'll invite for the fishing party. Because I do just want to get that done. Just because we're right at it. I don't know. I can probably just get it from Beacon. Yeah, let's fish. I'm tired of foraging. I've done a lot of foraging off stream. I think I've broken over 1,000 trees and stuff. All right, let's get everybody in. Boom. Talks me. Bob the goat. If I could spell. Anyone else in fishing party? Excuse me. Slayer in 5 minutes. Okay. And then let's get Ninja. Alright, we'll get Slayer when he's ready. Okay, let me get all my stuff set up here. Because I'm going to have to rearrange a lot of things. Explain the fishing strat. Can I use Frozen Blaze? I mean, you could. But I don't think it's the best strat. Alright, hold up. Let's go for Hunting Axe here. And then, or can you just hit him with a regular axe? That would be really nice. But I imagine you would have the risk of one-shotting them. You can just hit him with a regular axe, English. Cool. Let's go over here. Not here, museum. Hunting axe? Okay, well then. I'm getting mixed signals right now. Have a question? What's up? Where's my vampire mask? Where's it at? There it is. Okay. So I should be able to use this in theory. And then also got to do something else. Over here. Can I join the guild, brother? When is the last time you played this game? What do I need? This. Yoink. Let's see. Sea creature chance. Do I keep the David's cloak on? For the yeah, I keep that on. That's 30 hunter fortune. Oh my word. Hunting axes, everyone's gonna get loot share. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. I'm gonna have to move this over here. And then we're gonna get our fishing stuff, except for the cloak. RIP Gill Splash cloak, never using it again, for real. And then, do I just stay, do I fish? Hold on, let me look at this frog pet. I don't think we want to catch shards too much, because I should have a 100% sea creature chance, in theory. So I should be using flying fish, and then fishing rod. Boom. And then we got black hole. What are my stats right now? 109% sea creature chance, 280 fishing speed. Don't I need 300? I need 300 fishing speed, don't I? Hold up. Let's see. I don't remember what I have on these. Oh, what's the gems on here? Alright, yeah, let's change these. Boom. Get 2 extra fishing speed from that. Cool. And I can sell this. Sold. I have so much random stuff. Good night. What's it looking like now? 282. I need more fishing speed, chat. Pray for Subnautica 2 to come out soon. I saw they had like a whole CEO swap, so 30's not confident about it. I'm hoping it's still good though. I mean, I've seen the videos and it looks like it's gonna be good, like the dev vlogs and everything. So I see no reason to be worried about it seeing those, but maybe I'm crazy. I put festive on the vamp mask or something. What's that? Okay. Chat, what do I do for this fishing speed? I don't know what else to do. It's so hard because I can't even see like the whole thing that I'm getting. I've changed my enrichments. Alright, hold up. I mean, if I use Tiki Mask, it's 295. Do I really? I have to use Vampire Witch Mask. Cause I get double hook chance with that. Like, that's just gonna be better. I mean, I guess I can use, yeah, bait. That's what it is. Yeah. I keep forgetting. I got fishing bait. All right, what bait do I use? I guess just fish bait, right? Okay, yeah, I should be fine then. Vampire Witch Mask helps kill the normal mobs, supposedly, right? All right, we need a lobby that everybody can get in, though. Do we have a lobby yet? I imagine no. I imagine the answer is no. All right, let me, I'll find one. Let me do my beacon real quick. LF pink, there it is. There we go. All lobbies work. I mean, we need one that we can all get in is the problem. What are you grinding right now? We're trying to do fishing. Trying to get the fishing stuff. Do you have pet? Yeah, I got flying fish pet. Whale for emperors. Oh, whale bait. Oh, I mean, I don't need that many emperors though. I need the little guys, so I'm not gonna do that. Warp Galatia. Should have kept that 4-player lobby that I had. All right, here, everybody, like, don't warp in so we don't get to the same lobby. Let me just warp and try and find one. I think that's the strat. 9. We need a 5-player lobby, or 6 once I get in. You want same lobby? Nah, there's too many people in that one now too. Okay. All of them are gone. Like for starter, it says 0 out of 13. Same with amateur. Oh, for real? Oh yeah, that's wacky. I don't know. That is very odd. Next, got full max. When I kill, I don't get assault milestone. You have, it's a 1% chance that you get one. Like you gotta wait until you get a drop. Okay, here we go. Yoink. Slayer is not allowed on your server. What did bro do? Yoink. Why is bro not allowed on the servers? Oh, bro's on the wrong version. Heck W. Welcome back, Explosives. How you doing, bro? Got a full max Figstone and Figstone splitter, and I started the profile 3 days ago. Is it good, or do I need to grind harder? I think you're cooking, bro. I think you're cooking. All right, let's see. Where's this at? Do we go in here? Like I would have assumed that this is the spot, but where's the spot at? All right. 6, 65, 62, 65. Okay, let's see. Over here. 62? Are we underwater? Fall off the map. What? Huh? The fairy soul spot? Behind the beacon. Comprendo. I see. Gotcha. What you guys doing? We're about to start fishing. We can get this layer back on. You doing a lot of fishing. Okay, yeah, let's put the black holes down, boys. Boom. Tag gang. Yo. Tag gang 1, beastary milestone 368. Goodness, dude. Let's go. Alright, so now we just... Okay, hold up. I gotta take this out. Holy. Let's do this. Alright. Beat them all up. Cook them all. Bro, there's so many. Sheesh. Wow, we're getting so much beastary. Oh my goodness. Warped. I hope I got beastary for that. I might not have. Oh, I did. Cool. Oh man, how is this gonna work? I see him. Get him. Kill the Tad gangs. Holy cow. Yeah, like, why would I fish? I'm just loot sharing off everybody's stuff. Heck W. This feels wacky. We got 2 CM shards. Nice. Boom. Tagging. Smack him. Bro, there's so many. Holy. Do I get... Oh, hi there. Nice beastary family unlocked. Very cool. Did someone slaughter him? Because I don't think he went in the thing. Just fish till 60 sea creatures and then kill? Okay, okay. Boom. Comprendo. Oh man, there's so many mobs though, goodness. So many. Someone got a sea imp. Chat, I don't think we're fishing until 60 mobs. Goodness, I'm getting so much stuff. This is crazy. Was that like a triple catch on tag gangs right there? Alright, boys. We gotta fish till we catch all 60 and then kill them. So don't kill them before then. Actively. See, like, and tell. tell everybody's going after that the second it happens. Yo, wait a minute. And there's level 510. Let's go from all the beastary grinding. Very nice. We are 3% to 511 already. Let's go, dude. Holy. That's some massive W's. Let us cook. Alloweth us to cooketh. Okay, there's one of those. Man, there are a lot of squids. For sure. Alright, how many of these do I have now? 2. I'm cooking for real. So broken, can't open any menu, bruh. Bruh. Do that. Man, all the Tad gangs just instantly get murked. That part is kind of crazy. Alright, I think I'll probably just focus fishing. And then go for... like, whenever the big ones get spawned, like the ints. And the sea imps. I'll just try and loot share those. I don't really care about the rest. To be honest, I could care less. Passively damaging the mobs, vampire mask. 'Tis the way. I don't think the black hole thing is meta. I'm not getting loot share. Yeah, I guess we don't need the shards that much. Here. Let's go, and I'm gonna throw this over here. There we go. That should help. So the vampire mask does AoE even though I'm not holding an axe. Is that how that's working? Because they are taking damage. Or should I be running like Frozen Blaze gear? Should I try that? Hit the ends with Hunt Axe once. Okay. Dang, we got another beastary level. Holy. Holy. Bruh. They're updating the game. Crazy. Do I need to warp you in? Getting something to eat. Alright. Made the indestructible microwave. Let's go. This is why we... I don't know. Cool. All I got. There's running an outdated version of SkyBlock. Try again in a bit. Might be undergoing an update. I wonder if it's... Are they adding a pets update already? Thoughts? That'd be kind of lit. Alright, smack him up. Nice. I think we got beastary for that. Very cool. Just hit one time with the axe, by the way? Okay. I'm trying to just hit once. But I can't tell because there's so many people if I'm hitting him or not. It's a problem. Everybody's right on top of him. I don't know. I'm thinking, fellas. Got kicked, there's an update? Yeah, but I'm just curious whether it's like a small patch or if it's just like straight up big update going on. You know what I'm saying? Wetwing level 8, Tad Gang level 4. Sheesh. Alright, I think we just focus loot sharing right now for Wetwings, Tad Gangs, all that. Yo. Got him. Should I? You know what? I'm running Frozen Blaze. I'm doing it. Because I should be doing damage to everything with Frozen Blaze. In theory. Should be getting loot share that way. I think it's fine. Exploded, more working, I guess. Unfortunate. Something happened to me. I got kicked along with around 50 people. Oh man. Pain. Yeah, I hope hopefully it gets... I mean, if they're releasing updates on Mondays now, that's kind of odd to change the day that they do updates, but you know what? Cool, I guess. Boom. Ooh, there's an int. Nice. Pad getting beastary 5. We got 15 out of 1,000 caught. We're cooking right now. I did catch some shards from that, which is cool. Very cool. I gotta get 1,000 of those. Hopefully that's what they're updating is how many of those you need. That would be real nice right about now. That'd be real nice. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think Frozen Blaze Fishing is the strat, low-key. I like it better than Vamp. Boom. For sure. Isn't there anti-move thing with Frozen Blaze? Yeah, like if I'm standing still in the same spot, I don't do damage. Like if I stand still for like 8 seconds, I don't do damage. But since I'm moving around and looking and stuff, I should be doing just fine. I should get that int bestiary. In theory. I did not get that int bestiary. Alright, I still gotta hit the ints, I guess. Boom. That's a little awkward. I definitely feel like I should have gotten that, but it's so weird. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about it. This could be very difficult to get this bestiary done. But maybe we're fine. Is that wet wing 11 already? That is kind of crazy. Let the mans cook. Alright, there's an int. At least I'm catching some of them, so we know we're getting bestiary on those. We're getting beat up a little bit, though. So much for shell-wise actually doing anything. Definitely does not feel like it's doing anything right now. But look at all these mobs, bro. This is so hectic. There's so many wet wings. Pad gang 6. Let's go. There was one. Bro got instantly deleted. For real, for real. It's not letting me join Galatia. What in the world is going on? I wonder what update they'd be doing to this. Cause yeah, I bet if I warp out, then I'm probably not able to get in. Yo, Nimster with a sub, appreciate it, bro. Thank you again, boys. If y'all haven't already, make sure to smash the sub button. We are closing in on 30k subs. Is pet update out on main? I don't think so. They might be pushing it right now because they're doing a game update, so a lot of the servers are closing and stuff for a little bit, but hopefully everything gets opened back up soon. Hold up, let me make this a little bit bigger. Voila. That'll do. There we go. Let him in. But let me warp him. Nope, I guess not. I guess it will not. I tried. Okay, well now we're catching some ints here and there. Kinda lit. Yeah, I mean, if it's not letting me warp, I don't think it's gonna let anybody else warp. To be honest. But yeah, I mean, they might be pushing it. It's possible. What does this say? Nothing works for me. Pain. What if we all... Hold up. Having an idea here. What if we everybody made like a low level hunt axe, so then we're not like, because I have a high level hunt axe, so then we're like one-shotting everything or two-shotting everything. What if we all made low level hunt axes, so then we're not just instantly slaughtering it? Is that the strat? That might be a strat. Let's see. How much is the lowest hunt axe? This is the lowest one. 20% of the enemy's health. Get one of those. Just run that for a little bit. And then... Nope. use. Put this one in here and then be using this. So that way I don't slaughter things too quickly. I think that's the meta. Without a weapon in? I mean, why would I do without a weapon in? I think even without a weapon, I'm probably doing 20% damage per hit anyways. Most likely. Yo, see him. Sorry, Lock Emperor. My fault. Rip my shards, by the way. Unfortunate. So much for catching them. Man, there's so many. Holy cow. There's so many. Only did 5 damage to that. Kinda yikes. Maybe it's enough. Oh wait, Slayer's here now. Yay. I gotta be safe from just the mask. I mean, I'm running Frozen Blaze. I feel like I should be getting Beastary too. I mean, I am getting a lot of Beastary, but I don't know how much exactly. Why would Frozen Blaze hit? I mean, why would Mask hit? Are they not the same? Like, I mean, I can tell I'm getting Beastary just because of all my messages in the chat. Because I'm not swapping to Axe or anything. Do. Mask is just for extra secret chance and all. I feel like it adds less damage though. I don't know. 5 health per second from all monsters within 8 blocks. Like, that's not guaranteed on the Beastary. Whereas if I'm running this, it's guaranteed. I'm still getting, like, I already have, you know, I'm at 95.5 secret chance right here. Not seeing you doing any damage to the mobs. You don't see these orange letters everywhere? Do. Boom. To the foraging mobs, I mean, I imagine I'm still getting used to it. It's only normal mobs, is it? Try this again. Maybe it's better. I don't know. Whatever. Try to move island for a second. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get kicked from the lobby. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. Wet Wing 10. 76 of them. Yikes. Yikes, that's gonna take a little bit of time. Get him. Get him. Alright, have a good one, Bob. Appreciate you, bro. Nice. Alright, we got all the black holes removed now. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Maybe. Only get kicked from the game if you try swapping servers. Yeah, I'm not going to swap servers. I'm going to stay here. I will stay. Boom. Anyways, how we doing on the lock stuff? We have 460. Not 460. 46 math to go. And ints are all there. Yo. That is Beastary milestone 370, dude. That is crazy numbers. Actually crazy numbers. So we are going to swap to our G-Drag for a second while we claim that. So we get that extra million XP for him and 10 SkyBlock XP as well for the Beastary milestone. Let's go. G-Drag level 164. And we are now 16% to level 511, dude. Hopefully we're a little higher on the leaderboard. I got so much catching up to do, though. Goodness, so much to do. Anyways, let's go back to Flying Fish. Yeet. It's not letting me join Galatia. Yeah, they're doing a game update right now, so I didn't get kicked out of the lobby, but apparently if you leave, you can't join back for a little bit. I don't know what's going on with that, but got TurboNet recently. I was wondering if you could give me tips on my hype grind or hunter grind through foraging. I mean, it's not anything crazy. It's just hunt stuff pretty much. Nothing like really in particular. For me, I was just going for shards that I needed to max, you know, so once you've maxed a shard, you know, go for something else. Generally, was my strategy, but it's not really anything crazy. But I don't think pet update is out yet, no. I don't think so. You know why SkyBlock isn't accessible? Don't warp anywhere? Yeah, I know. I know, dude. Let's see, enchanted bone. They need to make it so sea guardians, or not sea guardians, sea archers drop the bones. That would be kind of lit. If the sea archers drop flex bones, that would go crazy. All right, I think we've beaten him up quite a bit, but just in case, smack him some more. Where is? It's on a lily pad, of course. Of course, I'm on a lily pad, because why wouldn't I be? Alright, I'm just gonna sit up here and see what happens. Oh. Cat gang. Man. Look at all that damage, bro. How are we doing on wet wings? They take a while to die, that's for sure. They take a hot minute to get slaughtered. What's the update? I don't know, man. It's not out on my lobby. That's why I haven't been kicked yet. But yeah, it's either like pet update or they're just doing some like bug fixes for foraging, I imagine. But who knows, dude. Into level 5. We have 15 of those now. Okay. I mean, we're starting to make moves. It's gonna take a while though still. Am I killing foraging mobs? I'm not. How big is the update? I don't know, man. Again, I don't know. It's not out on my server yet. Or no, you're asking how big the grotto is. Got you. Yeah, sorry, I'm dumb. Dude. Tagging the lake. Let's go. Nice, 35 of those. This is gonna take so long to max. Holy, bro. And we're already, what rank in Tag Gang? Nobody catching these? We're in the top 5K and I've only caught 35. That's crazy. That is kind of crazy. Tying for a new mining update. Oh, it's been too long since we got a mining update now. Is that what's happening? We're used to our weekly mining updates. Yes. For real. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not like fiending for one of those, to be honest. I'm good. Game update. Year game updates going on. Hopefully we don't get kicked. I said that's definitely gonna happen. But soon I won't have to loot share those things, which is cool. It's fishing party. Yo. We need vision here. Maybe. Type update is out. I don't know. It's not out on my server yet. I don't even know if we can actually warp Thidge. Actually, can we warp him in?
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yeah. Already 10,000 players got kicks. Goodness. Yo, battle with the prime. Give me some W's in the chat for battle. 5 more months till a year. Yes, sir. Time's gonna fly. Well, let's go. What update is it now? We don't. Oh, okay. Now kill him. Now we kill him. Now we kill them all. Let's take this out. Just slaughter them all. Slaughter them all. Take them down. Quickly. Before it's too late. Kill them all. Alright. We've been warped out. Dang, that 510 looking real hot right now. 28% to 511. Sheesh. Alright, let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. I don't care that water is wet. Alright, day 0 lobbies. Let's see. I doubt we can warp back to Galatia. Party full for loot share? Yeah, we're full now, I think. Why do you have narrator on? Do I have narrator on? Go to what now? 511 is crazy. It is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. I imagine we can't warp back, but I'm going to try it anyways. We can. Hold up. Let me see. No, it still says mystery chicken pet. Okay, so that's not it. Hold up. Can I warp everyone into this one? Yes. Let's go. Oh, wait. 13 people. Hold up. They're making the lobbies bigger. There's 13 in here. That's kind of crazy. Never mind. Now there's 12. W. All right, let's see. 2, 3, 4. There it is. Pretty sure it was always bigger. I thought I only ever saw like 11 at max. In my experience, personally. But yeah, you can add me to exclamation IGN and I'll accept the friend request. Boom, boom. Let's see. There we go. Need some extra uses for glossies or gemstones in general. I don't know about that. I don't know if we need all that. I guess we don't actually have to kill the ints. We can just wait till they die out. Low-key. Low-key. Listen to the sound of death. It's so beautiful. Bro, the vampires are dying too. How did a vampire follow us all the way down here? Like, what kind of shenanigans are going on here? Bro, all the Tad gangs just get instant nukes. Boom. The frames, is bro having bad frames now? Yikes. Alright, I guess we just don't hit any mobs now, just unless it's C-Imp. Like, we can kill C-Imp quick, but other than C-Imp, we can kind of just let them get slaughtered. Yo, what's good, Obbies? How you doing today, bro? Do. See your every move. Crazy. Crazy. Let's user do exclamation IGN in the chat and it'll pop up. Do. Got kicked from the lobby, bruh. Unfortunate. Our waiting list, we prioritize guild, of course, so you can get in once we get a spot open, but I don't know how long we're gonna go for today. It's so loud. Oh my goodness, it's so loud. Holy, there's a C-Imp right there. Yo, we got int level 6, GG. 20 kills. Yeah, I need to help kill the C-Imps, probably. I'm gonna go, yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. So you can get in next if we get a spot open. Yoink. Holy cow, it's so loud. Is that the frogs? I think it's the frogs that are loud. I think you're about crazy. Crazy. Just mining buff. I need anything. Rates are still so bad. Yeah, I mean, if they just like make the sell price to NPC a bit higher, I think that's enough. To be honest, but oh my goodness. How many attributes you got maxed? I have 116 done right now. So we still got a long ways to go. But we're mainly doing this for bestiary. Is the main goal of this right here. Because there's a lot of bestiaries we got to get out of this. So we got to get Tad gangs right there. So I got to get 1,000 of those. I got to get wet wings. Got to get 1,000 of those. I got to get the lock emperors. I got to get another 40 of those. And then I think there's one more, the ints. Got to get 1,000 of those too. So it's a lot. It's going to take a hot minute. We'll get there though. We shall get there. Eventually. I hope. We'll see, I guess. Bam. I know somebody got an int. I think it got murdered before I could get bestiary. Alright. Only kill the imps when they spawn. Leave everything else. I think that's the strats. Just because the imps will never die. So the ints, if you leave them, then everybody gets bestiary. But yo, the fire with the sub. Can we get some W's in the chat for fire? Appreciate the sub, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, smash that sub button. Closing in on 30K subs. And if we get that before the next alpha opens, so I can skip the queue, that would be fire. Accidentally bought a hype and instantly regretted it. Yeah, that's usually how that goes. Sold it for 30 under lowest bid. That's not too bad though. So I'll explain what's happening here. So we are all fishing, and we all have this helmet on that does AoE damage. And it's like the only helmet that does AoE against the Galatia sea creatures that we're catching right now. So we are just all fishing and getting damage on these so we can all get the bestiary leveled up. That is the idea. Impact of the foraging update dupes on mining was disgusting. Yeah, I imagine. I imagine that was a bit yikes. Wait, how? Okay, we're at limit. Limit. Kill them all. Do. Boom, boom. Now let's do this. Take them all down. Yeah, I think just kill them with a regular axe at this point. Yo, we got Tad Gang charmed. Crazy. This guy's in a block. Yeah, he's done for. He'll suffocate eventually. Surely. Bonk. Alright. So is this foraging XP farming or hunting or fishing? So this is bestiary farming. So we are just trying to do all the new bestiaries here. So we're getting this, we're getting these, and this. Just trying to get all the bestiaries done. More than anything else. So it's not really like something that you should do for a ton of XP. Like we're getting some shards here and there, but we're mainly here just to loot share off each other and get bestiary. That's the main idea. Guy in my dungeon probably rushed to a secret that I was trying to TP to, and he got a secret die. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. So unfortunate, dupe bug. Just after like 3 colds, prices were already down horrendous. Yeah. Very unfortunate. We have just one person on killing duty. I mean, we don't really want to kill too early because then we don't get loot share is the thing. But dude, man, like no, because we're not gonna get loot share. Only kill like when we hit the limit. That's the only time we need kills. If you kill before then nobody gets the loot share in time. So we're only doing 5 damage per second, so it takes forever for us to get enough damage to loot share. Do. I can't drop RNG because my RNG keeps getting yoinked crazy. See how broken hunting is for money? Like what in particular? Where is this dude? There he is. Murk him. Oh dear, the lag. The lag. There's so many. Oh, there's so many. Ah. And I take knockback. Taking knockback is the worst. Bro, there's so many. It gets so crazy. I think I double hooked right there. Ooh, kill this guy. Get him. Murked. There we go. Alright, I should be done with those soon, in theory. In theory. Found that some mobs make like 70 mil per hour. Dang. Goodness. Isn't Frozen Blaze crazy for hunting? Frozen Blaze doesn't do damage unless you're holding an axe. So normally yes, but for fishing in particular, it's not great. Just because it takes, I mean, you're holding your fishing rod the whole time. So that's the main reason. I think loot share works. I think it does. Not getting any because we're not killing anything right now. Wait till we kill stuff. Bam, bam. Do. Yeah, nothing's dying right now. That's why we're not getting loot share. Once we actually kill something. Okay, are we at limit yet? I feel like we're getting close, surely. So many mobs. I mean, we reached limit too fast? What do you mean? I am confusion. Do. Alright, I'm gonna turn the game audio down, I think. Because it is getting kind of crazy. Alright, there we go. Secret limit. Okay, now kill stuff, and now we get loot share. Just kill it with a regular axe. Don't do hunting axe on these. Boom. Okay, are we getting crazy loot shares off of that? Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a lot of loot share there. Bro, there's a wet wing without a... He doesn't have a chicken. It doesn't work? Well then. Well. I don't know then. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Chat, is there some super secret strat up in here that we need to learn? Did I not buy a hype? Dropped a scroll yesterday. I mean, only buy a hype if you have like 10 bill net worth already. That's generally the only time you want to buy one. Most of the time, because if you get it too early, you're gonna regret it. Yeah, I think I'm only getting loot share. Bro, everybody only wants me for my artifact of control, I swear. I swear, man. I'll allow it, I guess. Goodness. Getting my own when I have the money. Ain't no way bro bought a Lucky Clover helmet for 14 billion before getting an artifact of control, by the way. Like, that's just crazy talk right there. That is some crazy talk. Straight up. Did I catch that? I don't think so. Somebody double hooked, though. That's kind of cool. Alright. How many more of those do I need? 35. That's not too bad. If we can max out Sea Emperors or something. Max out something today, that would be lit. Alright, I think what we should do is everybody place black holes and then have one person hunting and we all get shards that way. Because if we're not getting loot share anyways, then we can have one person getting all the loot share from doing the hunting side of things. And then everybody else does other stuff. Alright, here's what I think we do. I think we let somebody hunt until... I mean, we can have... Please, let me place it. Is that working? Yeah, that works. Alright. We can have one person hunt until... So we'll start off with Layer. Let's Layer start. It's fine with me. And then, let him keep hunting until he maxes out a beastary. So if you like max wet wings or something, then we'll swap off. I think that's the strat. I believe. But yo, what's good? It's Izzy. How's it going, bro? Should have a smaller party if you're loot sharing and only doing 5 damage. Yeah, might be the strat. I'm totally not late by reading that, by the way. Alright. Yeah, I think this is better. This is what I said from the start. But everybody said it was bad. This is why I don't listen to people. This is why. Boom, boom. Okay. Alright, so his Layer's doing that, and then he can go till he maxes wet wings or tad gangs or whatever. Probably wet wings first, I would imagine. And then we'll go from there. So I can just fish with, we can just fish with our normal gear then. We don't need vampire masks or whatever. So that's kind of good. So wet wings don't actually have a shard, do they? I don't think. I don't think they do. But I should max out. In theory, I should max out most of the drops here before this is over. I mean, wet wings, even if I'm not the one loot sharing, I should have wet wings, ints, and stuff all done pretty quickly. I mean, look at our fishing speed, man. I feel like that speaks for itself. It's kind of crazy. It do be kind of crazy. Man, that guy insta-died. Riders of the Deep, who? Wet wings, just better. So yeah, we're not getting like any loot share off this. But again, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. Even just like catching the way that I'm catching right now, I should be getting pretty quick beastary done. Let's see. I'm gonna do like this, I think. Here, I'll go on this side so I'm not in his way. I think that's better. Just because then I'm like instantly in the water. And so I can just catch stuff easier. I think that's the strat. Oh my goodness. So much KB though, holy. It is a lot of KB. But we'll get there. But yeah, I'd like to max wet wings or tad gangs or something. Today it would be nice. Sea Emperors could be cool. That would also be very cool. I think that's probably the most likely outcome is we max Sea Emperors before we max anything else. But, I mean, I could see us doing wet wings. It's possible. Yeah, I swapped off the vamp mask a while back. I'm on the tiki mask now. Chill. Everything hurts. It all hurts. So much KB. There's a CM. Double hook, by the way. Let's go. Let me cook. How much of those do I have? All right, I need 34 more. That's not too many. That's very doable. Oh, and I got a flying fish pet off that. Cool. And an imp skull. Let me cook. Did I kill one on accident? Is that what that means? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I can sell this. Goodness, these are 3.3 mil for imp skulls. I'm glad I bought that talisman when I did, because they were like 1,000,000 coins a piece at that point. Holy. Need one person with mask as Tad gangs. I mean, I can do mask then. That's fine. Boom. That'll do. That is good for those at least. Invest into the red tulip dye. It's so nice. Is that the strat? Only one. Okay, yeah. I'll do this then if somebody else is doing it. That works. Boom. Chill. I borrow Emperor artifacts and bro, what? I'm not lending out things to everybody. I'm sorry. Goodness sakes, everybody only wants me for the artifact of control, I swear. I swear, dude, I've lent it out like 5 times. I don't want to. So many. Goodness, so much going on here. So much going on. I'm trying to loot share the ints if I can. If it can be done. Chat, I'm thinking I just realized something. This doesn't count as underwater because there's seagrass there. That's crazy. Lending out stuff one more time for 5 seconds won't hurt. Surely, yeah, one more time. But then it's never one more time. If you do it one time, it's never one more time. That's how it works. That mine? I don't think it was. Ah, I need the ints, bro. Ay, ay, ay. Well, we got a lot of beastary off rip, but goodness, it's starting to slow down a lot now. I need to do Strider Surfers at some point. Another thing. Hold up. How are these guys looking? I got 200 out of 1,000 on those. Alright, I think we're gonna go until I get like one more beastary. And then we'll probably stop after that. Just because my food is here and I'm hungry and I need to get some videos edited this afternoon. But I should be doing a Twitch stream later tonight at the very least. So if you guys haven't been tuning into the Twitch streams, make sure to do that. We're playing an Elden Ring randomizer. So it's getting real hectic over there. Is there a spot right now? I don't think so. We got 6, yeah. Still got 6. Get him. See Emperor down. Did okay. Love tulip dye. I think I've seen, I've seen what the dye looks like just from looking up the dye, but I don't know what it looks like on an actual armor piece. Is it animated at all? I have no idea. Holy, I'm gonna have actually so many shards after this. Kinda crazy. It's gonna be kinda crazy. Alright, McCraxel left. Battle had dibs, but then Hobby's got next dibs. Boom. Tried to do an Elden Ring randomizer before and I got stuck because I got Godskin Duo as the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Oh man. Yeah, I have second phase Mesmer as Margit. I don't want to hear it, bro. I'm down so bad right now. I'm level 25 and I'm struggling against Margit. Like, that's the world we're living in. It's real bad out here. I did randomizer before DLC. Yeah. I've randomized the DLC and the base game, so it's a little wacky. It's a little wacky. I was hoping to not have that happen, but at least it wasn't second phase Radon, you know? Honestly, I think I would have done better against second phase Radon. I think I played against Mesmer like maybe 5 times before I beat him in the DLC. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. There's that guy. Boom. Dude. Please. We're getting a lot of shards here at least, you know, so I will have some things to turn in for XP. Alright, here. I might just get Obbies in here in my place. If he wants to. Because I think I'm gonna have to go here. I want to go do some fusions real quick. So let's get Obbies. Is it underscore at the end or at the start? Or is there an underscore? I think there's an underscore at the start. Boom. There it is. First try. Alright. Yoink. Good luck, lads. Appreciate it. Let me see. We are 33% to 511 already. We've gained 50 XP today, and I've only passed 10 people. Alright, first off, I should be able to max out another shard. Not quite. Dang, I thought for sure I had enough Tad Gang shards after that. Level 9 still good, though. Still good. Let me see what else I can do. I can do Bearries and get one more Tad Gang shard. If I really, really want to, which I guess I will. Boom. Still need a lot, though. What else did I get? I got C-Imps. Which, I mean, C-Imps are not ideal, to say the least. To say the very least. I can get Cryo shards. I can get some Kraken shards with that. Ooh, I can get Prince shards or Komodo dragons. How do you get a Komodo dragon just normally? Without Chameleon. There's gotta be a meta to this. That must do. Get Sylvans. I can make some crocodiles. Is that just what machos do? It is just what machos do. I'll make a crocodile. And then combine that with ghosts to get gators. There's gator level 9. Can I combine this with this? Not really. How about these? I want a bramble. Would be kind of goated right now. Getting brambles done would be kind of goated. But it doesn't look like it's happening. Which is kind of awkward. Well, I might not have as many fusions as I thought I did. I thought for sure I'd have some kind of fusion to do out of this. But it does not look like I do. So that's the slightest bit awkward. But you know what? It is what it is. We got some cool stuff that I can fuse at some point. It's really just these vipers, man. I don't know what to fuse the vipers into. I mean, I think I can make them into these pythons. And then maybe fuse the pythons into something. Let me try that. Alright, so now we got pythons. They just turn into drowns for real. Surely there's something else I can make them into. Surely. There's got to be. Combine them with themselves to get king cobras. That means... Okay, and combine them with catanites to get king cobras. Let's do that. And what does that give? Hunter's Grasp. Black holes gain plus 3% hunter fortune. Okay, I should have done that a while ago. That one's really good. All right, well, we're 38% to the next level now. Very cool. We get rid of all this garbage. Boom, boom. And I guess I'll sell this at some point. How much are flying fish? Did the randomize? Okay, yeah, I read that. AH search. Sorry. Flying fish. 100K. Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight. What's max level right now? 516 is the max. So we're only 6 levels off. Just kind of crazy. But still not top 100, so. Oh well, but anyways. I hope everybody has enjoyed today's stream. Again, I should be doing a Twitch stream later tonight. We're going to be playing the Elden Ring Randomizer is the plan. So make sure to tune in for that. Let's see. What am I going to do here? Does this go to 2? Nope. Boom. Yeah, there we go. First try, and we get a Beacon Mine Shard. Boom. So I still need 6 more of those to max that out. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to edit a couple videos tonight, so probably no video tonight, but I should have one or a bunch of them coming out throughout the rest of the week. I'm going to try and get most of those edited today, so then we can just focus on streams the rest of the week is the plan. But appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless.